Welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students, Lesson 148. My mind holds only what I think with God. From Lesson 135. If I defend myself, I am attacked. From Lesson 136. Sickness is a defense against the truth. So I encourage you, if you ever come across a lesson or a review lesson that just doesn't make sense to you, or you want to deepen your understanding of it, to go to the text. There's a lot of beautiful clarification in there. For these videos, we're just going through the workbook. I might refer back to the text on rare occasion, but we're going through these lessons together, and I'll share what I've gleaned from doing these lessons in the past and what I'm flowing through now. And I also encourage you to, of course, do the practice periods, to sit with these teachings and allow Spirit to illuminate how this applies to you, to your life, in areas where you might be applying it beautifully, in areas where it needs application, areas of your life that need this holy, sacred medicine. If I defend myself, I am attacked. That's a really interesting one. I will say, in my experience, that when I have the strength and the wisdom to not respond to a perceived attack, to not react in anger or harshness, but to go to a still place, a wise place, I'm able to respond with clarity and calm and truth. And for me, that has not meant placating or being a doormat. It has meant, if I'm going to engage, I'm going to engage from a place of love, truth, and strength. I'm not going to engage from a place of, oh no, I'm the victim, you did this horrible, egregious thing, now I need to defend myself. When we think we're defending ourselves, we are attacking. When we think that we are giving someone retribution, we're out of line. Literally and metaphorically out of line. You know what would be a really awful job? It would be being the arbiter, being the judge of what people deserve. That would be a really awful job, because we're not qualified for that job. I am not qualified to know what someone else deserves, other than to know that what I've been taught in A Course in Miracles is that they deserve God's full pardon, love, and forgiveness, and they already have that. Because God looks past the nightmare. God looks past the egoic delusion that anything's wrong. And we've learned earlier in the Course that when we think something is wrong, the effects of that incorrect thinking can be disastrous. You know, if you think you're being chased by a wild pack of wolves because you woke up from a nightmare and you're running around the house trying to get away from wolves that aren't there, you might hurt yourself. That doesn't mean that the wolves are there, though. It means that you had a delusion, you acted on the delusion, and you got hurt. And A Course in Miracles is inviting us back to sanity and wholeness, where you are safe, you are held, you are love itself. You lack no thing out there. You are whole and complete. You are one with God. You are mighty and indomitable. So whatever you think out there is going to hurt you, or take advantage of you, or scare you, or make you less than, is a lie. So first address that. That, whatever's going on there, is not able to hurt you. Unless you believe it can. And I'm certainly not saying that horrible and sad and awful things have not happened because of poor choices that other people have made. I'm talking about right here, right now. You would not be doing A Course in Miracles if you were not at a time and space in your life where you were ready to see the truth and to be free and to let go of that nightmare. Whether you still perceive it to be real or you're starting to realize that that is a scary and unpleasant and unnecessary reality that we can now let go of. And when I say reality, I'm talking about this kind of reality. We can let it go. Going back to a previous lesson, I loose the world from all I thought it was, and I will not value what is valueless. And today, if I defend myself, I am attacked. Sickness is a defense against the truth. You are whole and complete. You are beautiful. Look past the delusion. Look past the small and petty ideas you have about yourself, because they're not the truth. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 149.